Hello, my friends. So I welcome all of you, almost 104,000 star seeds, wanderers, and light workers to this channeling session. And today I have channeled Metatron Magnetic Consciousness in order to answer the queries which were raised by many of you. The first query is regarding which natural cosmic cycle culminated and coincided on 21st December 2012 at the end of the Mayan calendar. And in this session, they also talk about the extraterrestrial transmutation agenda which is happening on the planet. So you'll understand what is going on. And the other query relates with what are the time period and significance of each natural and cosmic cycle. So this has been explained as well. And furthermore, they also give us a very valuable method to raise our consciousness using our eyes, which is amazing and wonderful. And the other thing they said is about, I have asked about the past lives of Osho, who is a spiritual teacher. Many of you had requested for his past life and soul evolutionary journey. This has been explained in the session. Furthermore, before the session begins, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining me on my Patreon, where we have censored sessions and almost 3 sessions a week, and we do meditations. The link is on the description. Also, I want to say thank you to all of you for liking this video, because with your like, you are doing a service to humanity as it is helping it to reach to people who need this information. With that being said, enjoy this session, my friends.
I am Metatron Magnetic Consciousness, and I am now connected in the divine universal light grid programmer's patterns which are present through this channel's vibrations. I greet all of the human collective at this time who are present on the Earth planet to recognize the oneness with the divine universal light grid programmer and to trust in the divine plan of the universal light grid programmer. I, Metatron, must state that today, we, the angelic beings, can sense that there is a large amount of transmutation happening upon the Earth planet. Furthermore, there are people upon your planetary sphere who are beginning to change with the perceptions that they are created for a purpose of spreading fear and other vibrations. There are many entities upon the planetary sphere that are primarily in the vibration of fear, anger, jealousy, and other emotions, who are being targeted by the Orion Social Memory Complex, as well as the Reptilian Social Memory Complex, and by trying to alter the DNA patterns of these entities, they are being infiltrated and changed into a entity which may be considered as a culmination of an extraterrestrial and a human mind, body, and spirit complex. I, Metatron, must state that since there is a ongoing battle upon the inner earth, many of the people of your Earth planet who had signed soul contracts for assisting humanity are on the positive pathway and are not yet changed since their vibrations are of a higher level. However, there are certain entities, specifically the elites and other entities, who have changed their perceptions because of their internal rhythms being different, and because of this they are currently residing inside the inner earth, having their perceptions and mind complex changed within the timeline, which has provided them with a greater understanding that this is initiating a profound change in the vibration of your human species. These people or entities have been altered recently by the reptilians and the Orions. They have a peculiar type of ability of shape-shifting, and I, Metatron, must state that many of the elites upon the planet have had this experience and opportunity present in this time. Therefore, I, Metatron, must state that at this time, a peculiar event is happening to humanity. A subtle and a undeniable transformation is happening that is going beyond the natural evolution. Furthermore, many of the negatively oriented extraterrestrial entities are exerting influence, altering human genetics, and initiating a change in your societal species of the human collective. Furthermore, the entities are primarily located in your deep oceans at this current time and in the inner earth, and are subtly changing the vibrations of those entities who are in the vibrations of fear. By sending energetic waves, they are altering the genetic makeup, and they possess a profound understanding of DNA and possess the ability to activate dormant genes within the human genome. Furthermore, I, Metatron, must state that the reptilian Orion social memory complex at this time are trying to primarily create a infiltration in the various spheres of human society by subtly changing people, by providing heightened technological advancement which may not be of a positive nature, but that which is aligned with their agenda. Furthermore, I, Metatron, must state that the best way to protect against this alteration that is happening at this time is to firstly choose the vibration of love in each moment, and instead of fear, choose a positive emotion, since a negative emotion not only weakens the muscles of your bodily complex, it also weakens your spiritual energy, and a higher emotion such as love, joy, and peace will strengthen your bodily complex, as well as your spiritual essence will be strengthened within the power of the universal divine light grid programmer. The other query, which is in order at this time, relates with which natural or cosmic cycle culminated and coincided on 21st of December 2012 at the end of the Mayan calendar. I, Metatron, must state that the timeline of 21st December 2012 has had a great fascination for many of the entities on the Earth planet in the cosmic terms. It marked the culmination of a particular astronomical level which primarily occurs every 2,600 years. That is known as the precession of the equinoxes. This alignment primarily refers to a gradual shifting of the Earth's axis of rotation, causing the position of the Sun logos during the months of March and September equinoxes to move against the backdrop of the stars. Furthermore, the Mayan social memory civilization, which was primarily being given knowledge of astronomical essence by the Syrians as well as the Pleiadians, utilized a calendar system which spanned vast cycles of time. The Mayan created a type of calendar which reached the end of its 13th Baktun cycle on the 21st of December 2012 of your space-time. Furthermore, this was a achievement that the Mayans felt would create the end of the old world, or an apocalyptic event as was speculated. We must state that this primarily was instead the end of the old Earth vibration and the emergence of a transition, a symbolic shift in consciousness. It served as an invitation for humanity to reflect upon its own evolution and to seek harmony with nature and to embrace higher levels of consciousness. Furthermore, since the events have sparked a contemplation about the spiritual journey of humanity, thus the Mayan calendar symbolizes a transition point, a shift of consciousness into the starting point of newer Earth vibration. The other query relates with what are the time period and significance of each natural cosmic cycle. We, as the angelic beings from our level of consciousness, shall provide you with an overview of the several natural and cosmic cycles, along with their respective time periods and significance for your planetary sphere. I, Metatron, must state that firstly there is a precession of the equinoxes as known in your vibration language terms. This cycle spans around 26,000 years, and it is caused by the gradual movement or wobbling motion of the Earth's axis of rotation, which leads to a shift in the position of the Sun during the March and September equinoxes. This cycle is significant as it influences the astrological ages and has been associated with the concept of spiritual and evolutionary shifts of consciousness. The second cycle is known as the Lankovich cycles by your peoples, which are long-term astronomical cycles that influence the Earth's climatic patterns, which have been influenced over thousands or millions of years. Furthermore, these are divided into three types, such as the eccentricity cycle, which is about 100,000 years and involves a shift of consciousness as well as changes in the Earth's orbit, which leads the Earth to spin from a circular to a more elliptical movement. The other pattern relates with the obliquity, and this cycle spans about 41,000 years, and it relates to the vibrations of the tilt of the Earth's axis. And the other one relates with the precession, which is the cycle which has a period of around 26,000 years, and it affects the orientation of the Earth's axis. Furthermore, the other aspect relates with the solar cycles, also known as the sun-spawn cycles, which occur mostly in 11-year cycles, respectively, that are created around the sun logos. These cycles create intensity and fluctuation of solar flares and solar radiation. Furthermore, they affect the Earth's space weather, satellite communications, and the climatic patterns. Furthermore, the other cycle is related with a lunar cycle, which primarily occurs in phases of the moon, as spotted by your people from the Earth planet. This has a period of around 29.5 days. During this period, the moon transitions from the new to the full moon and back. Furthermore, the fifth aspect relates with the circadian rhythms, which represent the cycles which repeat roughly every 24 hours, aligning with the Earth's rotation systems. Furthermore, they are the regulators of various physiological and behavioral processes which induce a sleep-wake pattern of humanity. Furthermore, we must state that there are other cycles that are associated with the cycle of consciousness, such as the 75,000-year cycle, wherein the shift of consciousness or a density shift is evident. Every 75,000 years, there is a shift from third density to a fourth density vibration. This is known as the 75,000-year cycle shift, and I, Metatron Magnetic Consciousness, shall now answer a query related with what kind of method can be used at this time to ascend into higher levels of vibration since the cycles are changing. I, Metatron, must state that there is a simple method which can allow for a change of consciousness stream to focus where the eyes move their focus from one object to another. This involves being aware of the changing consciousness stream of focus. When your eyes move their focus from one object to another, this practice draws attention to the subtle shifts in consciousness that occur during eye movement and allows for a deeper understanding of the perception and the nature of reality. Furthermore, I, Metatron, must state that the human eyes shift their focus from one object to another. This process, which is known by your people as eye movement, have the opportunity during these moments of having the consciousness stream to undergo a subtle shift, and this allows for a heightened mindfulness and a awareness of the changing mental states, as well as now we shall address the past lives of an entity known in the vibration terms as Osho, whose incarnation had begun upon the Earth planet in the time of 1931 and who crossed over at the time of 1990. I, Metatron, must state that this entity was a entity who was able to access the vibration of intelligent infinity in its incarnation from the Earth planets. Thereby, it was able to influence large amounts of people. Furthermore, the entity was unable to fulfill its purpose of realizing that there is a one infinite creator, and instead of realizing that the one infinite creator is within all, it was of the belief that the one infinite creator didn't exist. Furthermore, because of this aspect in the later portion of its life, it faced a karmic imbalance of a negative nature in this life cycle due to lack of understanding about the vibrations of the one infinite creator. Furthermore, I, Metatron, must state that the entity, however, was awakened one, and it awakened a large number of people on the Earth planet, and prior to that, the entity known as Osho was found in the fourth density planetary sphere in the planets of Arcturus B, wherein the entity was found learning the lessons of focusing on spreading love. It spent around 11 incarnations in the Arcturus B planetary sphere, preparing itself as a wanderer of love and light, and after the initiation, it decided to incarnate on the Earth planet for the first time. We must state that its first and the second density consciousness are found in the planets of Arcturus B around 607 million years ago, which range for a period of around a space-time of 500,000 years in the first density as a water, wind, and stone elements around 2.75 million years total. Time was spent in the form of a second density entity, and the rest of the time-space were spent in the third density in the Arcturus planetary sphere, moving upwards in its process towards the vibration of love. Therefore, I, Metatron Magnetic Consciousness, now disconnect. Bye.
My friends, I hope you enjoyed the session, and I want to say thank you to all of you for liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and also thank you to all of you for sending me your requests for your past life, your soul name, and other information. If you want, I can channel for you on my email. And also thank you to all of you for getting the book version of my channeling sessions. If you want to read it in a book format, you can also get it for free as a PDF. The link is on the description. Also, I want to say thank you to all of you for watching this video over here.